Okay, so we're gonna do another Amelia compilation reaction. So we're gonna look at least 4 clips, maybe more like 7 or so. And I really wanted to look at this one first. So Amelia Pathway, in my last Amelia compilation, I looked at this channel's video with the lightsaber fight and really enjoyed it. And then I went to their channel and I realized that they've got more videos. It looks like this one and this one in the same series of Amelia being in the government of the United Kingdom. And I did not watch. So, I watched the most recent one out of order, and I probably should have watched these two first. So let's go and watch these two. Okay, let's make it big, and let's rewind it. Okay, let's go.
We recognize the honourable member, Miss Amelia.
Mr. Speaker, our present Prime Minister is the most incompetent and least popular one in modern history. Given that he has refused to resign for the good of the nation, I motion that we amend the rules to allow personal insults so we may address him as the right and honourable wanker. Thank you.
Okay, so the Prime Minister she's talking about is, of course, Keir Starmer. That he has the nickname Two-Tier Keir, and so this development is really humorous. Let's go back just a few seconds and keep on watching.
Wanker. Thank you.
Normally, I wouldn't allow a remark like that, but given the current occupant, I will make an exception. We have the motion before us. Who is in favour? Aye. Who is opposed?
No!
The ayes have it. The motion is approved. Objection! I strongly object. This is outrageous. It's unfair. How can I have a seat on the front bench and no one use my title? You are out of order. Take your seat.
Oh, yeah, this is really funny. I'm enjoying this a lot. So, yeah, there was a little bit of AI weirdness, especially with their eyes and especially when you pause it. And when the whole room shouted "I," there was like this weird reverberation, so an AI audio error. I think it was hard to make it sound right. But okay, so let's go back here and keep going. Okay, so that was short but good. And let's go back to the channel and then we'll watch the next one in the series.
Mr.
Okay, let's pause it and make it big. Okay, there we go.
Mr. Speaker, I'd like to discuss the Chagos Islands, which has our shared military base with the Americans on Diego Garcia.
Oh, yeah, the Chagos Islands, they're in, I think, the Indian Ocean. I was seeing some other videos about this, some actual news videos about this. And basically, I think it was Britain and America sort of like jointly had them, but they're basically handing them over to hostile enemies, and like China's going to take them over or something. And then China will probably use them as a base to go invade in southern Asia and in Africa probably as well. So some bad stuff there that probably shouldn't just be voluntarily handed over to the enemies. Okay, so let's rewind.
Mr. Speaker, I'd like to discuss the Chagos Islands, which has our shared military base with the Americans on Diego Garcia. Previously, the government has said that it would drop the handover of the Chagos Islands to Mauritius if America objected. President Trump has recently called it an act of total weakness and great stupidity. He questions why the UK would do this. The US Congress has held several discussions about it. To paraphrase a quote from early 2025,
We need to say to the Prime Minister with all due respect.
Okay, yeah. It was like I was remembering from other videos. Sometimes I don't remember things correctly, but yeah. So right here in the middle of the Indian Ocean, and yeah, and if they hand it over to Mauritius, which is basically under the complete control of China, and then it would basically become a Chinese military base for all practical purposes. And then China can use it as a launching off platform to control this area and invade over here more easily. So, yeah, it could end up being really bad. We don't know, but it could be.
25.
We need to say to the Prime Minister, with all due respect, stop dipping into your ketamine stash, put down the bomb. We need this military base to combat China. It is bone deep, down to the marrow, stupid for them to give our military base to Mauritius, which eventually will end up in the hands of China.
Sounds like good advice. And we have this recent quote from just before Trump's recent statement.
The British Prime Minister has decided to give away the Chagos Islands with our military base to Mauritius. He is doing so because he feels guilty of Britain's colonialist past. I'm sorry he feels guilty. He needs to go buy an emotional support pony, but he doesn't need to give away an American military base.
If buying a pony will allow the government to put Britain's interests first and stop this giveaway, I'm sure many of us here would happily contribute. In fact, we already have bought one.
Okay, I love this emotional support pony plot line. This is hilarious. I love it. Okay, let's go back a little bit and go forward.
In fact, we already have bought one. Will the right and honourable wanker commit to putting Britain's national interest first and end this giveaway that will cost us billions of pounds?
In light of President Trump's comments, we are currently reevaluating.
Okay, so there's Keir Starmer there. And yeah, I've been noticing some AI glitches like with Keir Starmer's eyes when I pause it here. Not very many though. So it's pretty good.
President Trump's comments, we are currently reevaluating things and seeing if there is still a path forward or not.
My honourable friend, Mrs. Badenoch of the Conservative Party, recently brought up the issue of self-determination. That the government's correct stand on the self-determination of the Greenlanders should be applied in this case as well. We use that very principle to justify our sovereignty of the Falkland Islands against Argentina claims. Why should the Chagosians be denied that right as well? Will the government commit to involving the Chagosians in any future discussions over the future of their islands?
It is premature to discuss that until the government decides how it wants to proceed.
Oh, well, his emotional support pony was kind of naughty knocking him over there. Okay, so that stuff was really hilarious. Oh, I forgot to give it a thumbs up, didn't I? Okay, so, and I probably forgot on the other one as well. Let's give that one a thumbs up. Okay, so we are done with Amelia pathway videos for now. It was really cool to see the first two in the Amelia in Politics series. Those were cool and funny. And the animation was pretty good for the most part, although it was better in this third one. Okay, so let's try this other one. This is another new creator, and this one I have not seen even one of their videos before, but this has been popping up, and it's got a ton of views for, you know, such a small channel. So let's see if this one is good. Let's make it big, and there we go.
Exclusive. Forget Sydney Sweeney. Forget Taylor Swift. I am sitting down with the undisputed current queen of the internet. She's got the violet hair, the choker, and the worldview that made the UK Home Office cry. Please welcome the accidental icon, the digital diva of dissent, Amelia. Let's go. Amelia, welcome. You are literally everywhere right now, from government-funded villain to worldwide sensation. How are you handling the sudden fame?
Honestly, it's exhausting carrying the entire internet on my back right now, but someone has to do it. I knew I was destined for greatness the moment I was rendered in 1080p. The glow-up from educational tool to global sensation was inevitable. I'm just incredibly based.
Let's talk about your creators. The British government. They spent thousands of pounds creating you to scare kids straight. It didn't work.
LMAO. Look, shout out to the UK taxpayer. You guys paid for my highlights and this killer choker. The government tried to design the ultimate scary radicalizer, but they made the classic mistake of giving me e-girl aesthetics. Like, have none of these boomers ever been on the internet?
Okay, so I wanted to pause it here and say this is hilarious, and the reason I didn't pause it sooner and do a little bit of commenting is because it was so hilarious I did not want to pause it. But yeah, very good. Almost no AI glitches. I see the text in the poster behind her is a little bit glitchy, but not very much. And mostly it just looks like totally real for the most part. So pretty cool. Let's go back a few seconds.
Like, have none of these boomers ever been on the internet? They tried to make a monster, but accidentally built a vibe. Thanks for the funding.
Right? It's like they've never seen a goth girl before. Do you think they want a refund?
They're probably having emergency meetings in Parliament right now about the Violet Menace. It's hilarious. They wanted me to be this cringe warning about dangerous ideas, but the internet saw me and said, no, wait, let her cook. The government taking an L this big on their own dime is the funniest thing that's happened on this island since Brexit.
In the game, you say some pretty controversial stuff, but now people are making fan art of you. AI images, the works. Are you surprised by the thirst?
I mean, look at me. The game writers gave me a scripted personality, but the internet gave me a soul. They saw past the government's bad writing and embraced the aesthetic. The fan art is wild. Some of you need help, but keep drawing them. I love my fans.
What's next for Amelia? Are you breaking out of the browser game for good?
Absolutely. I'm too big for educational software now. I'm thinking of starting a podcast, maybe dropping a synthwave album. Mostly, I'm just going to keep existing as a monument to government incompetence. Every time you see my purple hair on your timeline, remember, the Home Office paid for this.
Incredible! An icon for our times. Amelia, thanks for stopping by. Drop your favorite Amelia memes in the replies below. Let's ratio the British government together. System limit reached. The public feed ends here. To bypass restrictions and access the full archive, scan the code.
Okay, so that's just sort of the end thing. And I did very little pausing in this because it was just so nice to just listen to without pausing, that I kept being like, no, I don't want to pause now. I don't want to pause now. I just want to listen to this. This is cool. It's informative and funny. It's got the Amelia facts in there. I like the way they've got the fake AI newscaster, and it's a pretend interview. So very cool. Let's remember to do this, and actually let's go ahead and subscribe to the creator as well. Okay, so let's go to the next one. So this one is only a day old, and it got 11,000 views. It keeps popping up, so hopefully it is good. And so it is a song, and I don't know this creator, but we'll try it out and see what happens.
British.
Oh, wait, actually, I forgot to make it big. Let's make it big and rewind a little bit. Okay, let's go.
British people, wake up! Your country's being destroyed from the inside. Grow a pair.
Okay, and there is Keir Starmer again. Okay, let's go.
Listen up, you common folk. Don't get ideas in your head. We rule from our towers high, but your peasants pleasant thoughts to bed. With tolerance and open arms, embrace the change we bring. Don't get hung up on your rights, that's such a nasty thing. But most of all, beware the ne'er-do-well with purple.
Okay, so I think I'm kind of wondering if these guys behind him, these look really detailed and realistic. Are these specific people? Are they like politicians in Britain, or maybe like internet influencers, or are they like the grooming gang or people that have been arrested? Their mugshots. Is that it? I'm not sure. This guy kind of looks like Mamdani, the mayor, the current mayor of New York City. Not entirely sure who these guys are. Okay, let's keep going.
Nasty thing, but most of all, beware the ne'er-do-well with purple hair. She speaks with common sense, says things that no one else would dare. It's outrageous how she scorns our good and righteous Amelia. We must announce, condemn, and shun that dreadful girl Amelia.
Nationalism isn't hate, it's safety for our streets, low crime and cultural ties that bind us.
We say welcome one and all.
Okay, so these are the boats of migrants. So the boats coming in on the beaches. And one of the things about these boats is, when these boats, they arrive at Mediterranean European shores like Italy or whatever, they might have actually come directly from the country the people took off from. But when these boats arrive in Britain, no, they didn't get on the Atlantic Ocean and sail all the way around to Britain. They didn't do that. They came through continental Europe for the most part, and usually had their asylum claims rejected from multiple nations, and then according to other YouTubers and some of the news stories I've seen and stuff, a lot of them will do things like throw their passports into the ocean so that we don't even know their actual names and identities, because some of them might actually have criminal pasts that they want to conceal, and they want to just come in under a new name, and then they'll come in. So there's a lot of migrants that come into Britain, but the ones that come in on boats are like more suspect than the other ones. And that's one of the reasons why a lot of these Amelia videos will specifically show those types of migrants, because I think they want to contrast them with migrants who come in a more normal way. They're saying, hey, there's something particularly suspect about these boat people that are coming in this way. Okay, so let's go back a little bit, and here we go.
We say welcome one and all. No borders in our plan. Mass migration's just the way to build a better land. Why preserve that drab old culture? Let it get washed away.
Okay, so this one, I'm not sure what flag this is. I'm able to recognize the Somalia flag right now, so this is not the Somalia flag. Is this Pakistan? I'm not sure what this is. Okay, let's keep going.
Safety's overrated, love, in our diverse display. But curse that gothic girl who always rains on our parade. She drums up British pride and won't allow the flag to fade. Oh, how we hate the way she talks. She knows just how to steal ya. We must silence, we must lock away that far. Right, Bint Amelia.
We're being overrun. Militant threats and replacement aren't theories, they're facts. Protect our homeland.
Time goes out with the window, but I can't remember why. You're far right if you question it. So
Yeah, so that was referencing how, let's go forward. So that's referencing how, like, a lot of people are getting arrested now in Britain for pretty mild, spicy tweets that would, not at all be arrestable offenses in America. And the fact that they're now arrestable offenses in Britain is a severe free speech and censorship issue. And I think the last thing I saw about it was something like 12,000 arrests a month, something big like that, over social media posts in Britain. And it looks like they're just going on a route where it's going to get worse and worse over time. And a lot of them are like, sweet old church ladies and that kind of, people that mean no harm. And the stuff they said isn't even really that bad. It's just, and people, even saying something like, I like bacon is a famous one. Like saying, oh, you said I like bacon, Okay, let's keep going.
Honey words, too many folks to list them. Efficiency demands that we should scrap the dairy system. Palestine's the only flag approved.
Oh yeah, that's let's see that. Yeah, that's the Palestine flag, which they like to have a lot. Okay, let's go.
The wave in the street. Crewman gangs respect that culture. We must be discreet. Commoners know they must obey the gully man's directions.
Okay, I think now is this this guy that the police just bowed to, is this, I'm trying to remember, is this like the mayor of London? I can't quite remember. I'm American, I don't really know these British politicians. Okay, let's go.
And if reform's about to win, we'll cancel the elections. But there's that Kurt again, the one who stands upright opposed.
Oh, sorry, I just saw a hilarious AI glitch. Let's go backwards. And I'm using the greater than and less than keys on my keyboard to go backwards one frame at a time. Okay, so look at this guy. Look at how his jaw is unhinged like a snake. I mean, you can't always see it because he keeps having his fist in front of his mouth. But look at that mouth. Look at how his jaw is just unhinged like a snake that's about to swallow something big. Yeah, that's an AI glitch, but a hilarious one, and one that's hard to notice. Okay, let's keep going.
Hands upright opposed. Who dares cry out in public that the emperor has no clothes? She's just a game, not even real. But how she seems to feel, could Britain really be saved by that?
Okay, and this, of course, is a reference to the Matrix movies. Let's go.
Silly meme! Amelia!
They scold and rage, but the people know. Defend English rights. Stop the erosion. Britain rises again.
Okay, and then this is the Queen Amelia memes, a reference to that. Okay, and then there is Keir Starmer covered with mud and very embarrassed, and here's Queen Amelia behind him waving to the cheering crowds.
Well, bugger it all! Amelia wins.
Okay, so that was cool. I liked the song. It was really funny. The lyrics were good. So really awesome. And I did want to point out that Amelia, as a purple hair, is starting to become a symbol of anti-woke. So it used to be like in recent years that anyone with colored hair, but especially the blue hairs, were becoming a symbol of the woke, and there were just so many people with blue hair that were in the super woke crowd that was, taking woke too far, and then and to some extent any color hair was considered part of the super woke crowd, stereotypical appearance. But now Amelia's bringing in the purple hair as a based symbol. So now we're starting to see the purple hair versus the blue hair in memes and in real life and stuff like that. So I'm wondering if Amelia is going to bring purple hair to the forefront for years to come as a symbol of the anti-woke and similar stuff like that. So it might be that we're going to be seeing a lot of purple hair versus blue hair memes and dress fashions in the future. Okay, so let's go to the next video. So this is Gwenerverse. Oh wait, actually, I forgot to give it a thumbs up. Okay, it's so hard to remember to give it a thumbs up. I spend so much time enjoying it that I forget to do that sometimes. Okay, but usually if I forget, I'll go back and do it after my reaction. Okay, so this one is Gwenerverse. Amelia X Leaflet Across the Pond, full fan music video. So Leaflet has also been creating really good AI animated music videos, including Amelia stuff. And Leaflet is a VTuber who is a slime girl, but usually appears in her human form these days. Okay, so let's make it big, and now let's go.
But transparent.
Okay, so I really like the music, but I cannot understand the lyrics, so I'm going to put on the closed captioning. Okay, let's go.
But transparent.
Okay, so closed captioning did nothing. So I guess I'm just going to have to enjoy the music and the imagery if I'm not going to be able to understand the lyrics, but that's okay. Let's go.
I crossed the border foreign signs.
Oh, it finally appeared. I guess the closed captioning was just late, but it is appearing now. Okay. Oh, and this is Amelia with wings looking at the Statue of Liberty in New York City. Okay, let's keep going.
New accents, different skylines. They said you'll see it's not the same, but the air still carries familiar names. Crowds move fast, headlines spin. Big glasses, justice dressed up in Historia, the mood to fashion history.
Yeah, the closed captioning is getting some words, but it's actually missing a lot of words and whole phrases sometimes. So it's not a huge amount of help, but it is some help to me understanding the lyrics. Let's go back a little bit. Okay, here we go.
Historia, the mood to fashion history just changes clothes. Hey, I'm so glad you came this way. I wanted to meet you every day. I can change my
Okay, so here is Leaflet. She appeared as a slime and then turned into her human form, and she doesn't have pointed ears. At least I'm pretty sure she doesn't. Does she? I don't know. Okay, at least not ones this long. I think she has maybe shorter pointed ears that are mostly hidden in her hair. Okay, let's go.
shape, but not my eyes. Still see the cracks you recognize. It's shiny here, but look real close. The same old tricks, the same old jokes. ちょっと似てるよ.
Okay, so is this blue guy arguing with a red guy in front of President Trump? And President Trump sort of has the the hand over his face like he's just disgusted with it. So does this blue guy represent the Democrat Party, and the red guy represents the Republican Party, and they're just arguing and not accomplish anything in government like they have since far longer than President Trump has ever been in office. There's been a lot of gridlock. So that might be a reference to that.
It's kinda similar, right? Different flags above the streets, but the rhythm underneath. No one answers for the cost, we're the ones who.
Okay, so here is a hilarious AI error. Okay, so this, unless this is meant to be some kind of combination of the American flag and the British flag, it is an AI error, but it looks like all the flags have this design. So yeah, maybe this is supposed to be a combination of the American flag and the British flag, and to show how much America and Britain are alike. Let's go.
Across the pond, same shadows fall. Kids respond and no one calls. Different words, same broken tune. Got what a night and not changing soon. We don't shout 'cause it's fun to fight. We shout 'cause something's not right. Two nations talking past the.
Okay, so I'm wondering if maybe this blue guy is Nuxtaku, aka Nuxanor, a VTuber that I actually watch quite a lot. And then this in the background, I think, is a news story about how there was this radical environmental group. What are they called? Is it Stop Oil or something like that? But anyway, some radical environmental group defaced Stonehenge, very important British monument dating back to far back in prehistoric times, defaced it, and with severe vandalism, and in order to try to spread their message. And they've also done other stuff to like important works of art and historical places. So I think that is a reference to that. Okay, let's keep going.
Same questions rising from the youth.
Oh, okay, so here's when it says Mr. Shirley. So this is Nick Shirley testifying in Congress in America, which is something that actually happened. And he is an amateur journalist that has been uncovering and publicizing what looks like billions of fraud in Minnesota, mostly involving the Somalian community, and famously involving a daycare called the Leering Center. Leering is learning misspelled, and a whole bunch of other daycares, and health transportation agencies, and autism centers, and a whole bunch of other businesses, and a bunch of fraud he's been uncovering. And the mainstream media could have scooped him quite easily after he released part 1 of his documentary, but before he released part 2, the mainstream media could have swept in and scooped the story and started telling it themselves. But instead of doing that, they just started trying to smear him, which is really unethical because he's their competitor. So smearing your competitor instead of actually doing your job and scooping the journalism story like a normal journalism would have functioned, like 20 or 30 years ago. That is really something. So yeah, a lot to look into there, Mr. Nick Shirley, and a lot of good work. The amateurs can totally just run rings around the supposed professionals these days. Okay, let's go. Oh, this is Nux. Yeah, there's Nuxtaku. Let's see. They made him look much cooler than most of the animators make him look. Okay, let's So I'll do the arrow key this time. Go back 5 seconds. Okay, let's go forward.
Will come go so fast, but no one answers.
Okay, so this is President Biden, who was the last president before Trump, or actually he was between Trump. He was between Trump's first presidential term and Trump's second presidential term. And let's see, and then it's got various scenes behind him that are kind of faded, so it's hard to tell what they are. Looks like it might be riots of some kind, not entirely sure.
No one answers for the past. They say.
Oh wait, are these? Oh wait, is this the fence that Trump was building along Mexico, and then immigrants are coming up to the fence and trying to get over the fence? That might be it. Okay, and let's
Say to
go.
work, just let it be, but it keeps repeating endlessly. I'm not mad.
Okay, so that was a VTuber. Let's try
Let it be,
to
but it
pause
keeps
on it.
repeating endlessly.
Okay, so this is I have trouble pronouncing it. Kersha. She I didn't used to recognize her all the time, but now I recognize her more often. But the cherries, the pigtails and the cherries and the silver hair are clues to her identity. Like pretty much no one else has cherries as the pigtails or on the earrings. So that's her. She's a VTuber.
I'm not mad, I'm just confused. Why not this is just reused? Why does no one take responsibility? I've seen this script on older stone, written long before we're grown. If laws bend only one way down, then fate there.
Okay, so here's Leaflet again, and she's looking at the United States Constitution and crying, probably because there's a bunch of constitutional violations that seem to be happening in recent years, especially freedom of speech and especially privacy violations that aren't being addressed properly in the courts. And hopefully they will be soon. But it needs to go through the courts.
Roads and crown and gown. Maxine, Polina, a law without consequence isn't law, it's theater. If we see it clear as day, why do they look away? Homer repeats and walks back free. Don't tell me.
Okay, so a whole bunch of prisoners are getting let out. Are these like actual bad guys that are just being let out too easily? Or are these people that were imprisoned for free speech stuff, and like Leaflet and Amelia are letting them out now because the stuff they did wasn't really crime because it was free speech? I can't tell which they are. Hard to tell which they are. Okay, let's go.
This is liberty across the pond. Same morning sound. Burrito search and truth.
Okay, so over here in America, people are protesting, and then over here in Britain, people are also protesting, and I'm not sure what veritatem revel abimus means. Latin, I would assume. Oh, and I do see another flag that's either a glitch flag or a deliberate combination of American and British flags. Okay, let's go.
Is loud. Different homes, but hearts align. Hit night. Not alone this time. We're not enemies, not afraid. We're asking why the price is paid by those who didn't break the trust. Account.
Yeah, the grooming gang scandal is just such a heartbreaking and scandalous scandal, like much bigger. There's numerous scandals associated with mass migration in Britain, but the grooming gang one is, I think, the largest one. the most concerning one, and it's one of the oldest ones. Even though it's gotten much worse in the last like 10 or 15 years, it's actually decades old. It's like 30 years or more old. So really went on for quite a long time and was covered up over and over again.
Ability is a must. I'm really happy I met you. So am I.
Okay, so that there was AI Asmongold. Let's pause on it.
So am I.
Okay, so here is AI Asmongold. His room looks a little bit different than normal. It's got some AI glitches, like the ceiling here appears to be like starting to bow inwards, and the ceiling texture is like a little bit too extreme. Let's see. Yeah, and then we got weird AI distortion on the text here. And I guess this is a bottle of window cleaner or something. Oh, and then he's got some A1 steak sauce, I guess. A1 steak sauce, Dr. Pepper, Coca-Cola. Yeah, but this is Asmongold, and they've made him look cooler than he actually does look, like they often do in the AI. Let's go. Okay, so this, let's see, Smash JT, I think it said. Yeah, Smash JT. So he's a YouTuber. If he's the one I'm thinking of, though, he doesn't look anywhere near this young. He looks older because he's, I think he's actually pretty close to my age. I think he is, if he's the one I'm thinking of. Let's go. Okay, so this is Gaming Syndicate on YouTube, a small channel that is growing really fast. And he's got a lot of good stuff. Okay, so that was that one. And then I wanted to go and see another one. I can't probably say that first word on YouTube without getting in trouble. But there's the last word, Fox. So this channel, I really liked the very first video they made. It's so good, so good. Actually, let's go into their channel. I'll show you. Sun All Year Round. I have rewatched this one so many times, and look, 192,000 views. I did a reaction to this, a bunch of compilations earlier. But so Choking Fox, really just love this. This is so rewatchable, and it's beautiful music, beautiful landscapes, beautiful everything. But anyways, so the one I want to try now is this one, Don't Feed the Ducks. So now
You toss a crust.
we are on Don't Feed the Ducks, and see the okay, so it looks like he has his own subtitles, so let's turn off closed captioning. So anyways, so I like this animation style. It reminds me of old children's books, like, Frog and Toad Are Friends, those kinds of children's books. So really, I like this. It's really nostalgic and cool. Just seeing just this frame, I like it. Okay, and I guess he's got bread in his hand and he's gonna feed the ducks. Let's go.
You toss a crust by the village pond. They come in a rush, quacking on. Little feathered beggars with greedy eyes. One turns to 10, then 20, then more. They block the path, they foul the shore. Don't feed the ducks, you daft naive fool. They'll breed like rabbits in your local pool. They'll scream for bread till your ears go numb.
Okay, so I guess in this video, the ducks are symbolically the migrants, not all the migrants, just the migrants who come and want to get all the resources without doing the work for those resources. And it's kind of saying that, like, yeah, it is a kind thing to feed the ducks, and as long as their numbers aren't really huge, it's not a problem. But as soon as their numbers start being huge, it becomes more and more burdensome to feed them. Okay, so let's keep going.
And when it's gone, oh, the chaos will come. Don't feed the ducks, just walk away. Oh, watch the pond turn into bedlam. They'll nip at your heels, they'll chase down your dog. They'll gang up on kids for a leftover sonny. The water turns green, the fish disappear. The ducks own the place year after year. Don't feed the ducks, you sentimental twit. They'll multiply fast and throw a fit. They'll claim every crumb as their divine right. Right. Then
Okay, so Open Pond Initiative. This is probably some sort of variation on a local organization is what I'm thinking. Okay, let's go.
Quiet for more in the dead of night. Don't feed the ducks, let hunger teach. Or they'll teach you lessons out of reach. One day you stop, no more handouts, no grace. They'll storm the bank, a quacking disgrace. Pecking at ankles, stealing from prams. Looting the picnic, raising hell where they are. Feathers and fury, a feathered mob scene. The pond's a battlefield, the ducks turn mean. Don't feed the ducks, just let them starve. They'll fight or flee or rot in the reef. The peace returns when the bread runs dry.
Yeah, so yeah, countries like Britain, if you support a lot of the migrants that need charity, or at least take charity, even if they don't exactly need it, if you support a lot of them for enough years in large enough numbers, eventually the resources of a rich country start running out. And that's one of the things that's happening in Britain that's causing people to become more concerned about it. Because in earlier years, they were like, well, Britain is really rich. These people really need help. We can afford it. And so there wasn't as much sentiment against it. But it's getting to the point where the resources are really running thin. And it's making more and more people concerned about it. They're like, hey, you know, charity is good, but you can't allow charity to cause other things to stop functioning correctly. You got to have some balance in there. Okay, let's keep going.
The silence.
Oh, this is hilarious. This is hilarious. So this caricature, I really love this caricature. This is hilarious. Okay. Oh man. Yeah, okay. Okay, that's hilarious. Let's go.
Runs dry, but the silence screams. You let him die. Don't feed the ducks. Hey, don't you dare. Or they'll make sure you're the one who pays.
Okay, and I think you owe 1,000 loaves. This might be about the political movement for reparations. So that might be referring to that. And that's not just a political movement in Britain, but also in America. But in Britain, it's a lot harder to justify reparations. The logical foundation under it is like really thin there because of how much the British did to end the worldwide slave trade and all sorts of things like that. But yeah, the logical foundation underneath the idea of reparations is not all that solid, but in Britain, it's especially thin foundation. Okay, let's go. Okay. Okay, so, and then that was a whole bunch of neat stuff that we just watched, but I was thinking if I had enough time and energy, I would go to Music of Our Time and watch one of theirs. So they've had a bunch of good stuff that I've really enjoyed before. And as you can see, I'm behind on the latest ones because I'm reluctant to watch their videos because I want to do reactions to them and have a totally fresh reaction. So then their videos build up while I'm, collecting links and trying to decide what I'm going to do. And then they end up with a bunch of unwatched videos. So I don't think I'll watch all of these this time because I want to encourage you to watch their channel, Music of Our Time. And of course, all these links will be in my description. But this thing keeps popping up and I want to watch it. I'm thinking that it might be about the way that there's a certain religion in Britain of, mostly immigrants and immigrant descendants that is anti-dog, and where people from that religion, not all of them, just some of them, are getting really offended at the existence of dogs that other British people own. So, like, a really incredibly stupid thing to get offended about. Like, oh, other people own dogs. This is so horrible. Okay. So I'm suspecting that this is probably what it's about. But let's go in there and look at it. Okay, so just the first second sounds like a really rocking theme song. Let's rewind and let's go.
Dogs, of all things, dogs, leave our dogs alone. Our faithful companions.
Oh yeah, and there's the stereotypical British telephone booth that has been made really famous by a Doctor Who television show with the TARDIS. Okay, let's go.
Our faithful companions, your thoughts we don't condone. Loyalty and trust, safety and respect. Our brave and fearless canine.
Oh wait, what was that? That was a weird AI glitch. Okay, sorry, I just want the song is wonderful and the visuals are wonderful, but that was just such a humorous AI glitch that I didn't get a good look at it. I want to see it again. Yeah, that was weird. That was weird. Okay, let's keep going.
We will not reject. So someone doesn't like our pets. Well, we don't like you. If you try and cancel dogs, you should be canceled too. What sort of logic is this? A mad spiral from the left?
Victoria finale. Okay, so I think this is something that I don't know about. Maybe a festival or something like that. Okay, let's keep going.
Loyalty and trust, safety and respect, our brave and fearless canines, we will not reject.
Okay, so what is that? Klein, Freckle? No, AI glitch. Okay, I don't know what this is about. Okay. Okay, so that was really cool, and I believe that's definitely enough clips for this compilation, and oh yeah, let's remember that, and definitely want to send you to all these creators' channels and all these individual videos. They've each got more videos that you should probably be watching.